It's another great time, another great chance. Thank you and welcome to Patricky Show as mentioned. And if you are new here, remember to subscribe if you have not subscribed. And also remember to put a notification bell in order for you to receive any upload, any updates that we're going to upload on this particular channel. Kudos. Let us begin. And if you have subscribed and put a notification bell, remember to share to others in order for them to get the updates and uploads. And the lesson continues. Thank you and welcome. Kudos. Guys, today we are going to talk about a certain disease that is majorly commonly and it is widely spread among the people. This disease is none other than typhoid. Most people know typhoid. And typhoid, this is a kind of disease that's being transmitted by water. For example, unsafe consumption of water will lead to typhoid, someone contracting typhoid. And as you know, guys, today we are going to focus on typhoid in particular as its own as a waterborne diseases. Despite there is so many other waterborne diseases like bilharzia, like cholera, like dysentery. But we are going to focus today on typhoid. Next lesson, we are going to focus on the other as we proceed on and on and on. Thank you. And someone may ask him or herself, what is typhoid? This is a disease that's caused by waterborne disease, and it is also a bacterial disease caused by a bacteria known as Salmonella typhi. Salmonella typhi is a bacterial or a bacteria that it is majorly caused this typhoid. And as we know, typhoid by its definition, it's a waterborne disease that it's bring about by Salmonella typhi, it's bacterial, and we are now going to see how one can acquire or how this bacteria is being transmitted to person in order for that person to get what? A typhoid as a disease. One way in which this bacteria can be transmitted is by drinking contaminated water. And due to when someone drinks that contaminated water, it's a majorly will one get this kind of disease. Also, bacteria can be transmitted through the fecal in bracket feces or urine. When someone comes into contact with our infected urine or feces containing this Salmonella typhi bacteria. And what are the major signs that one can be depicted in order for him or her to be diagnosed by this kind of disease known as typhoid? Let's go and know these some of signs and symptoms. One, someone will acquire fever. This fever will be accompanied by headache. That's a sign number one. Fever and headache. Someone having that fever might be having this typhoid. But not forgetting that fever and headache also applies to malaria and so many diseases. We'll be going to focus on that as time goes by. Sign number two, someone will lose appetite to feed. This is whereby that person will not have appetite to consume any kind of food. That is a sign number two, loss of appetite. Sign number three, there will be high chances of someone getting diarrhea. This is due to Salmonella typhi infecting that person will lead to diarrhea. And this diarrhea will lead to someone losing electrolytes to his or her body. Will then focus at diarrhea as a unit on its own. Remember to subscribe in order for you not to miss that great lesson of diarrhea. Sign number 4, there will be a chest congestion. Chest congestion is whereby someone will hear some fizzing inside the chest when he or she cough, or that chest congestion might be a blockage. That's another sign. Another sign, it will be abdominal pains. This abdominal pain, it will be under the stomach. Abdominal pain. That's another sign. And there will be also vomiting as a sign. When someone have or will have extremely vomiting, that one will lead to him or her losing electrolytes. We'll focus that on the next topic. Interesting one. Another, there will be a muscle weakness. Someone may be experience a muscle weakness, where this muscle weakness, due to someone having muscle weakness, it will lead to fatigue. And what is fatigue? Fatigue, this is where someone feels that at some point he or she is very tired. Yeah, as that will bring about tiredness of the body. Someone will feel even some patient with low immunity end up getting some drips. And having known that those all signs and symptoms, now we are going to look at and how to treat it. How we are going to treat this kind of disease known as typhoid. First of all, we have, as I mentioned on a previous lesson, treatment has got two options. One, it is medically treated, another one is nutritional treatment. Nutritional treatment, we encourage someone to consume a lot of vitamins in order to build one immunity to fight the diseases. Immunity. Let's consume a lot of vitamin in order to build our immunity in order to fight this disease. And to medical, we are going to look what are the best medication in order for us to treat this kind of disease known as typhoid. Typhoid is treated by antibiotics. These antibiotics will help this to curb down the rate of which typhoid bacterial will going to spread onto one's body. First of all, the best medication is ciprofloxacin. Ciprofloxacin is a best medication for treatment of this kind of disease. Another one is chloromethanical. Chloromethanical, this is the best one. Also, it's a type of antibiotic that's used to treat these diseases. Recently, there is a research that was being conducted by Cambridge, and it introduces two medications, that is ampicillin and cotrimoxazole. Those two kind of tablets and drugs, they are introduced in order for this to curb the spread of typhoid, or to reduce the rate of which bacterial Salmonella typhi being transmitted into our immune system. Having known that, how we treatment. And now we are going to see how we are going to prevent this kind of disease in order to prevent one from getting it. Number one, as it's known as it is caused by contaminated water, one should require and take a time to drink well treated water. Since since typhoid is being transmitted by water, one is required to have a plenty of clean and well treated water in order to prevent those bacteria that are being found in the water. And this one will be, how can you make your water best for drinking? One, you can use something like water guards in order for you to prevent the multiply of those bacteria. Also remember to boil your water. It will kill the spread of salmonella typhoid in it. Prevention number two, it's administration of typhoid vaccine. This campaign is going on through the Kenya since there is high administration of typhoid vaccines, and this will help to curb and reduce the rate of which people are going to get that typhoid disease. And the last one is improve on your hygiene. Hygiene improvement, it will be the best way to improve and to curb the spread of typhoid. Last but not least, remember to put a well-insulated toilet in order to prevent the spread of salmonella typhoid, since it is spread through fecal and urine. Thank you for your time. Thank you up to this time. Remember to subscribe and to share the channel. Kudos and wait for the next lesson. I'm your host, Patricky. I love you.